Feet pound, silent whisper, silent blood on lips, blood on teeth, blood scent of hated prey flows through veins and into feet pound, silent in pursuit. Teeth smile, ready to kill. The lashing branches reach and claw and try to hold back the charging vengeance of the pack, but they slip and fall away. The killers make no sound as they move across the forest floor, their steps quick and certain. In the distance they hear the crashing stumble of the one who deserves to be hunted, all stealth forgotten in the panicked flight from righteous cleansing violence. There are no names among the pack, no words, only a razor-keen unity of purpose, a shared loathing of the sickly scent of the one they chase, a mutual determination that their quarry does not deserve to live. If any were able to form the words to express them, no doubt the crimes listed of their prey would be as varied as the pack themselves, and some, perhaps, even true. But that is not important, not really. Not the driving, pounding need behind the hunt. What spurs pursuit of tooth and claw is not some calmly made assessment or solemn judgment on the weight of the hunted sin. It is the need to tear and rend and coat their faces slick with the blood of the guilty that pulses through every fiber of them. The thumping need inside their head to hate and to be right within that hate. To taste the blood of those that have declared themselves deserving of it. But as the pack runs, each and all among them are afraid. Of what? The pounding in their heart drowns out the unease, makes it hard to taste and feel it out, but it is there. Are they afraid of their prey, fleeing in abject terror, their trail marked clear by the scent of fear? No, it can't be. But what else could it be? Surely not their packmates, sprinting along beside, leaping, jumping, grinning in anticipation, moving as a group, their minds as one, never looking each other in the eye. Up ahead, the quarry trips, cries out, tumbles to the floor in a desperate heap. They try to stagger to their feet, but they are caught in the undergrowth, ankle twisted, vines wrapped around it. They already lost their boots, and now their bare and muddy foot is trapped, flesh and dirt and oozing blood. The blood that fills the nostrils of these hunters and drives their furious chase with the awful scent of its transgression. Tears flow too, but no one notices, and no one cares. Their punishment is at hand. In moments the prey is surrounded. The spaces between the trees are filled with eyes that hate and hands that hold the promise of a life ended on the rotting leaves of the forest floor. They smile, and their teeth glint in the moonlight, still red with all that remains of their last morsel of prey. They begin to step closer. 1 step, 2 steps. When the prey turns, they are still, but they surround in all directions, moving slowly when they are not being watched. What's the time, Mr. Wolf? The time to run is over. The time to suffer has arrived. But there is one last burst of strength within the prey. Not strength of arm or speed of escape. What good is fight or flight in this place? But a strength of voice, of bitter, angry recrimination, hurling accusations upon their pursuers, hypocrites, bullies, pathetic wretches that would hound the innocent so. Perhaps the prey earnestly believes it, casts themselves full woeful into the mould of victim, of one who has done no wrong. Or perhaps they feel within themselves the weight of the sin stinking out of them, flaring the hearts of their persecutors, but see in the faces that approach them those same transgressions shining, reflected back upon them. It doesn't matter in the end, for the cry is the same. This isn't fair. This isn't right. The pack descends and the prey is silenced. Protests cut short by teeth digging into throat, nails piercing skin and clawing at gristle, bones shattering under relentless, merciless blows. And the blood and bile flow freely, exciting the pack to ever greater raptures of cruelty, of pure and cleansing rage. They taste their fury in every corner of them. There is no sound to break their peace but the wet ripping of flesh, and the occasional transcendent scream of deserved agony. And then it is over. There is a moment, a single, holy moment of blessed absolution, washed clean in sweet and sticky blood. And then the unease returns, the uncertainty and fear that at some moments gripped them throughout their pursuit. They look around from one to another, aware as they stand over the twitching remains that they are suddenly without prey. Expressions sharpen, eyes narrow, growls begin to bubble up deep from within each chest. They are afraid. They can each smell it wafting from the others, but who will it be? Who is the most afraid? Which of them held back? Which of them... There. You. Blood on your hands, no doubt, blood on your lips, but not much. Not much at all. Perhaps you couldn't get close enough, there were so many hunters after all, or perhaps you stayed your hand out of mercy, out of sympathy. Perhaps you stink of that same sin. No words need to be spoken, no accusations put in so coarse a form as voice. The pack immediately knows which among them is no longer theirs, which has exposed their own iniquity, which is now prey. The prey turns and runs, all grace of the hunt forgotten as they stumble, crashing through undergrowth and dirt. Behind them, feet pound silent.